Hi, I'm Ishwar from Tech Prajna. Welcome to React.js course. React.js, you can consider them as a web framework which is used to build your web applications. React.js, in it, we talk about components creations. So it's all about creating custom components. So we'll be using JavaScript as the base so that we can build the components which is involved in creating your web applications. These are the things we'll be covering in the concepts. So front-end development with React. Here we'll be dealing with like how to render your contents so that it will be interactive, and also we'll be making it as a structure-oriented thing. So here React.js provides an environment where you can build your components with less effort. When you are rendering JavaScript apart from your browser, it needs an interface. You need a browser to interpret your JavaScript, but Node provides a functionality where you can interpret your JavaScript without even a browser. So when you are dealing with Node.js, all we deal about is MVC, Model View Controller. When user interacts with your view components, he'll be changing or interacting with your view. When there is a change done, so your controller will have invoke and it will pass it to the model, and your model will change the relevant views so that it will feel like an interactive web application. So these are the modules we'll be covering. Application programming interface, the short form of it is APIs. So what about APIs? When you're dealing with server-side applications and to interact with your servers, and if you're making an interaction between two components, so you'll be making your own medium where you'll be designing your own communication platform. So through APIs, you can fetch data and you can perform some operations. You can also decide so which operation should be done. To involve into remote access data. So if you are dealing with web applications which stores data directly into their code, so it's not reliable because it takes a lot of bandwidth to load. So when you are dealing with remote access, so you can fetch data whichever required. So database, you can consider it as a storage, so which is remotely accessed. So we'll be dealing with either a relational database or non-relational database. When we are dealing with relational database, we'll be going for MySQL. If you are dealing with non-relational database, we'll go for MongoDB. We'll be dealing with the authentication part, so where involves with creation authenticator, and which involves in accessing particular components or rules only to a particular user. It acts like a security for your users. Thank you. We'll be dealing with remaining concepts in main session.